All right, let me know if you guys can hear me. So lock it. We had technical difficulties there. Let me know if you guys can hear me on Facebook and YouTube. Let me know. I think the Facebook is good. Everybody can hear me on the Facebook and the YouTube. Type in 1 on YouTube and Facebook. Let me know. Okay, most on Christ. All right, so this is where we left off. We left off on the word nakah. All right, we left off on the verb nakah. All right, nakah. Let's get to it. So nakah. All right, nakah meaning to hit. All right, nakah meaning to hit. So this is your na, this is your ka, this is your ha. Everybody that's also in class too, just let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, okay, most on class, like, wow, you can hear me. All right, this is your na. This is your na, your ka, and your ha in the Paleo. This is your na, your ka, and your ha in the Assyrian. Put together nakah meaning to hit. So if someone's hitting you, you are hitting something, somebody hit you, or something hit you, or you see someone hitting something, you would use the word nakah. All right, nakah meaning to hit. All right, nakah means to hit. You stop that right now, or I'm going to nakah you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. All right, nakah meaning to hit. All right. All right. All right. Nakah meaning to hit. All right, to hit. All right, meaning to hit. All right, nakah meaning to hit. Let's get the next one. Hey, Warrior, come here. All right. All right, we're going to get the next word on the board, Salaki. All right, let's get the next word on the board. we got on the board, all right, is Nasai. All right, Nasai. It's pronounced Nasai. All right, Nasai. Nasai meaning journey. All right, to journey. Nasai. All right, Nasai meaning to journey. All right, so this is, let me close that marker up so lucky. Nasai meaning to journey or journey. So if you are going to journey somewhere, all right, na, this is your na, your sa, and your I. This is your na, your sa, and your I. Put together, it's Nasai. Nasai meaning to journey. So if you are going on a journey somewhere, like if you are traveling somewhere, you're saying, I'm journeying here, or I'm journeying there, or he's journeying there, or he's journeying there, he's on a journey, whatever the case may be, the verb nasai would be used. All right. In most cases, because of the English background, we use journey more so in a noun context. It's mostly used as a noun, meaning like I'm going on a journey, instead of saying he journeyed here or he's journeying there. We don't really use it like that. That's more like old English. Like you would hear old people from like, I'm talking about like 1200, like in ancient, this old English. You would see like he journeyed over here, he journeyed over there, whatever the case may be. But we don't really use it like that anymore. Maybe in the UK they might actually use it. Actually, I believe Salaki, if I could, I want to say in the UK they would say I journeyed. It might sound funny, but I think they do use that. All right, journey. All right, nasai, meaning journey. All right, like you're going on a journey or you're journeying somewhere, you're traveling somewhere. Nasai, meaning to journey. All right. Let's get the next one. Nasai, meaning to journey. All right, let's get it. Get the next one. All right. Then we have on the board next is Nepal. All right, Nepal, meaning to fall. All right, Nepal, meaning to fall. So this is your na, this is your pa, this is your la. This is your na, this is your pa, this is your la, which is Nepal, meaning to fall. Nepal, meaning to fall. So you are falling, or like a country is falling, or a kingdom is falling, or a nation is falling, you would use the verb Nepal. All right, like Babylon is falling, Babal Nepal. Right, Babal Nepal. Babylon is falling. Babal meaning Babylon, Nepal meaning to fall. All right. Babal Nepal. Babylon is falling. All right. All right. Babylon is falling. Babal Nepal. Or Babal Nawapala. All right. Or Nawapal. All right. But Babal Nepal, meaning Babylon is falling. Babal Nepal. All right. You can use it as a saying. Babal Nepal, meaning Babylon is falling, meaning to fall. Nepal, meaning to fall. Yana, Yapa, and Yala. Yana, Yapa, and Yala. Nepal, meaning to fall. Nepal, meaning to fall. All right. Nepal, meaning to fall. All right. Let's get the next one on the board. All right. Nepal. Nepal, meaning to fall. Nepal. We get the next on the board, not dissolve. Not dissolve. Not dissolve. Meaning to deliver, not dissolve. So the verb to deliver is not dissolve. This is another way to say deliver. All right. There's more than one way to say deliver. Yashai is one. Hawashai is another. And natazal is another way. So remember, in the Hebrew language, it's just like any other language. Don't let it confuse you. The Hebrew language is like any other language. You always have different words that mean the same thing, but there's just a different way to say it. Like, to say to understand, right, is like in English, understand. Then there's another word meaning comprehend. Not everyone says comprehend, but a lot of people say understand. That's why it's 100 most common verb. Right? In that case, think about it in that way. Well, here you go, the word deliver. Yashai means to deliver. Hawashai also means to deliver. Right? But those aren't common. But natazal is most common. All right? Meaning to deliver. Natazal is most common. Now, no one's saying that you can't say Hawashai. No one can't say you can't say Yashai. No one's saying that. But Natazal is common. You'll see Natazal more than you would see Hawashai or Yashai. All right? Like Yeshaya comes from the word Yeshai. That's Isaiah's name. Hawashai. That's where Yahawashai comes from. Joshua comes from Hawashai. All right, but Yahawashai meaning like it's dealing with the Most High. All right, it's dealing with like the Lord's salvation, dealing in something in that sense. All right? But natazal, a regular verb meaning to deliver. Natazal. This is your na, this is your tazah, this is your la in the Paleo. This is your na, this is your tazah, this is your la in the Assyrian. Natazal. Natazal meaning to deliver. Like Officer Natazal in Baltimore. Natazal. Natazal. Alright. Natazal meaning to deliver. So if you want to deliver something, it could be delivering people. It could be delivering packages. It could be delivering plagues. It could be delivering whatever you want to deliver. All right? You would use the word, you would use natazal. Now, of course, hawashai and yashai, that's more so over the lines of saving. You would use those words more so when you're dealing with like saving people or like a nation. You know, it always depends on the context. The certain words that you use, it depends on the context. Natazal is more universal, all right, than hawashai and yashai. You have to specifically use hawashai and yashai in the context of like a nation or people, whatever the case may be, where natazal could be anything, including people. Think of it that way too as well. All right, think of it that way. All right, let's get the next one on the board. All right, let's get the next one. The next word on the board is going to be is nasha'ah. All right, nasha'ah. 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 Meaning to lift up. To lift up. Nasha'ah, meaning to lift up. It doesn't mean the word up as an aisle, all right? Aisle is how you would, let me write that underneath, by the way, so there's no confusion, and so you guys just know for future references. Okay? Look. All right. So, the word we have on the board now is nasha'ah, meaning to lift up. This is your na, this is your sha, this is your ah. In the Paleo, this is your na, this is your sha, this is your ah in the Assyrian. Put together, nasha'ah, meaning to lift up. So if you're trying to lift up something, like lift up this, you would use the word nasha'ah. All right, nasha'ah, you would use to lift up. Just like if you're trying to put something down, you would use the word matah. All right, or salaki. You can use the word matah, but I believe there is a word to say to literally let down or put down. Nasha'ah, but it might not be in the 100 most common. I don't think it is. Salakia, Nasha'ah, meaning to lift up. Nasha'ah, meaning to lift up. So if you're trying to like lift up weights, or lift up this tree, or lift up the people, or lift up your family, or lift up your son, lift up your daughters, lift this table up, lift whatever you're trying to lift up, you would use the word nasha'ah, the verb nasha'ah, meaning to lift up. Do not get it confused with the word aisle, which means up or upon. Aisle, up or upon. Aisle, up or upon. You don't want to confuse the two. Aisle is more so like by itself. All right, you would use aisle more so like by itself, like more so like it's up there. So you would use a aisle there, meaning it's up there. More so telling someone to lift something up there, you would use nasha'ah. All right, hopefully that makes sense to everybody. All right, let me know if it doesn't. I'll try to explain in further detail. But do not get nasha'ah and al confused, because one means to physically lift something up. Then al mean it could be like up in the sky. Like, hey, up Shemayim, it's up in the heavens. It would be like al Shemayim. You know what I'm saying? Or Ayel Bayah is up. Ayel Babayah is up in the house. All right? Like something like that. You would use Ayel by itself. Nasha'ah, like you're physically lifting something up. So just don't confuse the two. That's all. Just don't confuse the two. So Nasha'ah means to lift up. All right. Let's get the last na. All right, this is the last na until we get into the next section. So we'll leave off on this. This is one you guys probably already know, probably by heart. At least y'all should know this by heart. Y'all should know this word by heart. Not the one I'm erasing. All right. I mean, if y'all do know it by heart, Most High in Christ. That's Tawab. You know what I'm saying? That's real Tawab. Once again, make English your second language. All right. Before I write it, the word I'm getting is Nathan. 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 Can anybody tell me what Nathan means? Before I write it on the board, before I read the meaning, what does Nathan mean? Nathan. Nathan or Nathan. Nathan. That's Nathan. So like I wrote that purposely too. And I'm a Salakia. I put Nathath up there, but I'm also write. I wrote that also purposely because I'll point something out to you too. All right, Salakia. That's actually pretty funny. Nathan. Anybody know what Nathan means? Anybody know what Nathan means? Anybody want to give it a shot? What does Nathan mean? Nathan. What does Nathan mean? What does Nathan mean? Y'all can put it into the live chat if y'all know. If not, I'm still going to give it to y'all. Nathan. This is a common verb that we use in our prayers. All right, Nathan. Nathan meaning to give. Nathan means to give. All right, Nathan means to give. All right, this is your na, this is your tha, this is your na. All right, in the Paleo, this is your na, this is your tha, this is your na. In the Assyrian, you put it together, it's Nathan. Nathan meaning to give. All right, Nathan meaning to give. That's correct, Aqua, to give. You're absolutely correct. Give the sister a hand. Nathan meaning to give. So this is what Nathan looks like. Now, I'm going to be absolutely honest with you guys. And I mean 110% honest with you guys. You will rarely see the word Nathan spelled like this in the Bible. I think I came across it like 3 or 4 times. All right? Spelled like this, the normal way. All right? But because of grammar, all right? Because of grammar and because of the white man being the devil, all right? Sometimes it's spelled like Nathath or Thaf. So you have Nathath, all right? The reason why it's spelled Nathath is because of the Nakud. It gives it some weird thing, and it's a Thaf, all right? To give, meaning to give. Then you have Thaf, meaning give, all right? These all, you will see it written like this or this in the scriptures, all right? You'll see this and this, these last two, but they all mean the same thing, Nathan. They all come from Nathan. All right, they all come from Nathan. So Nathan, Nathaf, Thaf, all means to give. So if you see Nathan in the scriptures, and you see Nathaf in the scriptures, or you see Thaf in the scriptures, it means to give. All right, but Nathan meaning to give. All right, Nathan meaning to give. All right. Nathan meaning to give. All right, so with that, Israel, that's it on that. We'll continue next week with the rest of the verbs. But Nathan is to give. All right. So with that, Israel, that's the class. We'll give a curse salute to the brothers. Amadim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to give a curse salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat. Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua B'Katham. Yadim Matah, Saul Agwafi, men of Israel. We want to give a courteous salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Lathan Ba'Hashem Yahushua. Yadim Matah. With that, class dismissed.